Okay, so this is the case annealer. Let me turn the viewfinder around there so I can see what's going on. I basically kind of duplicated the EP Enterprises model that they make because I really like the versatility and adjustability that comes with it. Probably got that a little tight with the adjustable backing plate to accept different cartridges with no tool change or no extra parts or whatever. So, and then on my my power supply, I made a rotating tumbler, little DIY stainless media tumbler. And I got this box off Amazon for like 50 bucks. I don't remember the specs on it, but I think it's capable of like 10 amp, maybe a little bit more, maybe 15. Enough to run a windshield wiper motor off a Ford pickup, because that's what I use to make my brass tumbler with. But I use guitar jacks for the inputs on both the brass tumbler and the annealer, just because I mean that's a lot of surface contact. They're pretty capable of carrying a pretty good high amp load, which this box isn't. It don't hardly draw much at all, but just to keep all my stuff the same, I opted to use this. Plugs into the back there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to set it up, and I reload for 6mm BR and 6mm bench rest and 6 Creedmoor, and I don't really currently have any brass that needs to be annealed. But I got a bag of 308 Winchester that I shot a long time ago, and these have been cleaned and stuff already in a dry media tumbler, so I figured they'd work pretty good for this little part. Just to show how it goes. And turn that way down. And I may have a hiccup or two. Ooh, I went the wrong way. I may have a hiccup or two on this because I'm still kind of fine-tuning it. I just kind of made it the other day. But, like, this slot, the feed slot, I think probably needs to be a little bit wider than what I have it. But the setup on this is just pretty much identical to the EP integrations. Just roll it out to where your neck's where you want it. And that don't have to be killer tight. I had that way too tight a minute ago. And then your fence, adjust it to pretty much match your backing plate. Your adjustment backing plate. I need to get that brass on there. Yeah, but right there will do. Just snug it up. Don't have to be very tight. Roll that down, make sure I got plenty of clearance there. Alright, and I've never annealed 308, so I don't know what the setting is. We're just going to make sure it's going to feed. There we go. Another one up there. I'll go ahead and crank that up a little bit. There we go. So there it is. I'm probably not going to fire up the torch and go through the whole annealing process and blah blah blah. You kind of get the drift, but there's a couple things I could change on this to make it a little better. Like that needs a wing nut. I just haven't got one yet, but make adjusting it a lot easier. But yeah, so I just thought, you know, first little video I'd kind of do this and try the editing and see how it worked out, you know.